Hello again. Thanks for watching Mark's Minerals videos. Today I'm going to be touching up some stones that I already worked at one point or another. Let's see, there's some aguas calientes, and I've been basically sanding these down and just trying to pull the color out. When I'm touching up a stone, what I want to do is I want to look at it head on. I want to see the colors that I'm going for. In this case, I'm really shooting for that pink, and when I rotate it, it disappears. Other colors will show up. It's positional, which means it's going to show off in different areas, but I'm trying to remove that positionality so that the color shows from every direction. So you can see that it's not brown, it's just positional because there's peaks and valleys. But I'm trying to reduce that as much as possible, so when it gets to be that darker color, I'm going to figure that I have to go a little bit deeper, remove more of that brown, and try to expose or get to that color layer. Let's see. Here's another one where there's just those little valleys where it almost seems brown over the purple, so I'm just touching that up. And my choice for that today is Diathin wheels. Here's one of my favorite grits is the extra coarse because it just rips through stone. Let's see, the blue I believe is more of a coarse. I believe this is the medium in between this and the fine, and the yellow is fine, but they can be worn down to the nub. They're really great. It's probably time to order some more, but let's see. So that's what I'm using today. I'm gonna pick my stone. It's gonna get a little bit loud. And you can run these dry. You still want to be wearing a mask and protect your lungs. They can be run. There we go. We're just going to go. They can be hit head on, but that's going to cut. If you kind of lay into them against the stone and keep it moving so it doesn't leave any divots or any valleys. So just those nice little circles. Trying to go just a wee bit deeper, get rid of a little more of that brown, and expose that color as bright as I can. I've gone through with the other ones, so now I'm down to the yellow. And don't be afraid if you look at a stone that you finished some time ago and it's not quite up to your standards, you can still go back and touch it up. Do that periodically. And I like to work a couple in tandem. That way I don't have to keep switching bits out. These Diathin wheels are available through VH Technologies, and I got them from a really good vendor, Roland Bonser, on Facebook. I'm gonna have to give some contact information because they're great bits. So again, I'm just going to go through with each of the grits and touch it up. Just make sure it's nice and smooth at each stage. done with that, I can come in with the other wheel. Just a drop of paste polish. It's loud. Fast with nice light pressure. Get a nice little pre-polish on there. And at this point, you can check again to see if you need to go deeper or if you're satisfied. Again, just real excellent products. Highly recommended. I just want to give an idea of how effective and how quick these things are. And so it's with the final polish, it's going to remove another layer, another light layer. So if there's a tiniest bit of brown, as I'm going over it with the different polishes and the felt burrs, it's going to pull away. If I end on my brightest color, when I start to polish, by the time I'm done with the polishing regime and have gone through, it starts to turn brown again. It's a little bit dull. So it's kind of a fine balance of figuring out how thick the layers are and how far down you can go before you have to begin your polishing. Not all stones are grade A gemstones. Some of them are just going to be pretty and nice for a different piece of jewelry. So it's sacrifice. You start off with a stone that weighs a pound and maybe you wind up with one or two that weigh a few carats. So yeah, as I go, I can look at them when they're done. This just gives you an initial idea of what they're going to look like. Like I said, through the polishing, it's going to pull a little bit more out each time. Alright. Just wipe those off real quick. Alright. So like I said, there's still at the right angle it's purple, and then there's still that twinge of brown. So I'm going to continue to polish in this valley, in this little rivet, so that the purple's more evident, not the green. And on this one, the same thing. It's with these little valleys that you have to continue to polish in. Since that's what it is, that's the shape of the stone, it's going to be directional toward that. And Thanks for watching Mark's Minerals videos. I appreciate that. Thank you VH Technologies, and thank you for the Diathin wheels. They're excellent. If you like us, please feel free to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please message me. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful night.